Yeah, he's
In the amateurs, he said he beat you in that.
he didn't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show. It's gonna show March the 1st.
One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Good job.
That lawnmower, that's that.
Gervonta Tank Davis is deep in training camp, getting ready for his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach. Focused and determined, he's working on his speed, power, and defense with his team. His camp includes tough sparring, strength training, and drills designed to take advantage of Roach's weaknesses. Davis is following a strict diet and intense conditioning to stay in top shape. His knockout power is still a big weapon, but is also improving his footwork and stamina. Confident and disciplined, he's ready to prove why he's one of the best in boxing. In training, Davis is showing off his incredible speed, throwing fast combinations and moving quickly around the ring. His punches are sharp and powerful, landing with accuracy. His trainers are helping him sharpen his reflexes with pad work, agility drills, and defensive movements. But his speed isn't just for attacking. His head movement and quick counters make him a tough opponent to hit. With sprint workouts and endurance training, Davis is faster than ever and ready to dominate on fight night.
God damn.
Gervonta Tank Davis is training hard for his fight against Lamont Roach on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Known for his speed and power, Davis's camp is focused on improving these strengths while developing a strategy for Roach's fighting style. His training includes intense strength and conditioning workouts to boost his power and stamina. These sessions involve weightlifting, resistance training, and plyometric exercises to build explosive strength. To sharpen his boxing skills, Davis practices drills to improve his hand speed, footwork, and defense. Recent training videos show his lightning-fast punches and accuracy, impressing fans. He also spars with partners who mimic Roach's style, helping him prepare for different situations he might face in the ring.
One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed. Good job.
That lawnmower, that's that. Start that motherfucker lawnmower.
I made the decision of training DC because, I haven't been in the coldness in a minute. I haven't even trained in the coldness in a minute, so.
Understanding Lamont Roach's strengths and weaknesses is a key part of Davis's game plan. His team carefully studies Roach's past fights to find patterns and weaknesses they can take advantage of. Mental strength is also a big focus. Davis uses visualization and mindfulness techniques to stay calm and focused under pressure. To maintain his weight and energy, he follows a strict diet. His meals include lean proteins, complex carbs, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. Proper hydration and meal timing help fuel his intense training and speed up recovery.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
Gervonta Tank Davis is confident as he prepares for his March 1st fight against Lamont Roach. In a recent press conference, Davis said, "I haven't been watching his fights too much, but I've been in the gym with him, and I know how he moves." This shows his belief in his own skills and preparation. With a perfect 30-0 record, including 28 knockouts, Davis's confidence is well earned. His recent training sessions highlight his incredible physique and lightning-fast hands, impressing both fans and analysts. His combination of physical readiness and strategic focus suggests he's fully prepared to dominate. Excitement for the fight is growing, with many expecting Davis to prove once again why he's one of boxing's best. As fight night approaches, he remains locked in, ready to make a statement in the ring.
Now, how are you feeling? We're pretty close. We're pretty close to it. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good, man. Feel good. Getting close and You know, somebody like Lamar is like fighting somebody like, you know, it's gonna feel like the amateurs type of vibe. Like,
Okay.
you feel me? Not the no. The only thing I said the amateurs because I fought him before when I was
Okay.
coming up.
Okay.
Type of vibe. So I feel though it's gonna be a good fight. I'm excited. He's coming with his people and things like that. He's
In the amateurs, he said he beat you in that.
He didn't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show March the 1st.
Gervonta Tank Davis has designed his training schedule to match his natural night owl tendencies. Since he prefers staying up late, he starts his day around 11 a.m., giving his body enough time to recover from the previous night's training. He begins with hydration, drinking a liter of water to refresh his system, followed by a balanced breakfast of 6 egg whites, oatmeal, bananas, and honey to fuel his body. After eating, he does light stretching and yoga to improve flexibility and mental focus. He also takes time to relax, knowing that rest and recovery are just as important as training. As the evening approaches, Davis shifts into his main workouts, which cover all aspects of boxing and conditioning. He starts with a warm-up, including jumping jacks, jump rope, and running in place to get his blood flowing. Strength training is a major part of his routine, focusing on building power and durability. He incorporates weightlifting, resistance training, and plyometrics to increase his explosive strength. His endurance is also a priority, with high-intensity interval training, AT, and long-distance running helping him maintain stamina for his fights. To sharpen his boxing skills, Davis practices drills that improve his hand speed, footwork, and defense. Sparring with partners who mimic his opponent's style helps him adjust and prepare for different strategies. His training is overseen by top coaches from the Mayweather Boxing Club, including Floyd Mayweather Sr., Jeff Mayweather, and the late Roger Mayweather. Their expertise ensures that Davis perfects his techniques and continues to evolve as a fighter. This structured yet flexible routine aligns with Davis's natural schedule while maximizing his physical and mental readiness, playing a key role in his success in the ring.
For a very, very big moment. What is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7 and get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2-a-days at this point, running.
Gervonta Tank Davis has adjusted his training to fit his preference for indoor workouts, especially when it comes to running. Instead of dealing with the challenges and distractions of outdoor runs, he chooses to do his cardio sessions in the gym or at home, where he can stay focused and consistent. His indoor routine includes different types of cardio to improve his stamina and agility. Jump rope is a key part of his training, helping with footwork, coordination, and endurance. He also does running in place and treadmill workouts, which provide the intensity needed to prepare for a fight without going outside. This approach keeps him safe and allows for precise tracking of his progress. By training indoors, Davis avoids unnecessary distractions while maintaining discipline and control over his workouts. This smart strategy helps him stay in top shape and fully prepared for his fights.
Like day 1 in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning, I might run at night. It all depends what fits you. Like, I run in the morning, if I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night, or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go nowhere.
Lamont Roach is stepping into his fight against Gervonta Tank Davis with full confidence, demanding to be taken seriously. Moving up in weight, he knows the challenge ahead but is determined to prove his strength and skill. Roach has been training hard, focusing on power and strategy to counter Davis's aggressive style. He believes his boxing skills and precision will be key to pulling off an upset. While many consider him the underdog, he sees this as a chance to show his true potential. Determined to make a statement, Roach is ready to prove he belongs among boxing's elite.
Shit, he better. he better take me serious, but I don't think so. I think they training. I think they're training as hard as they can. I think they trying to put a little mastermind squad together to coach for this fight, and it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna tell you like this: we're preparing for the best Gervonta Davis that's going to be, that everyone's ever seen. That's what we're preparing for. We're not preparing for a guy who might not be focused. We're not preparing for a guy who might be lazy or anything like that. We're preparing for the best version of him.
Rising lightweight contender Floyd Schofield Jr. believes Lamont Roach is too small for his upcoming fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. Schofield stated, "I should have got the fight before Lamont Roach, but that's my opinion." His comment suggests that Roach, who's moving up from super featherweight to lightweight, may struggle against the naturally bigger and stronger Davis. Schofield's view highlights the size and power advantage Davis holds, making Roach's transition to a higher weight class a tough challenge.
Young father too, and me being a father, no matter what me and Keyshawn had in the past, like I just love the way he is with his son. But I gotta respect a man like that. So congratulations to Keyshawn, and hopefully after this weekend, maybe we can make something happen.
That'd be great, man. The 135 has so many people. Just on an ending note, I just want to get your perspective on Tank's fight against Lamont Roach. People are counting out Lamont as well, but how do you see it?
Tank by knockout. Hopefully Lamont can prove me wrong though. I like Lamont, but I'm just going off of my opinion.
Why?
He's Tank, man. I feel like Lamont's too small. They're both smaller fighters, but I feel like Lamont's just way too small for Tank. But like I said, hopefully Lamont can prove me wrong. He's a great fighter too. But I just got Tank as a favorite.
How do you see that happening in the fight? Do you think it comes early? Do you think it comes late?
You never know with Tank. Yeah. You never know. It's all on when he wants to do it. But me personally, I feel like he's going to come late. Probably like 9.
Now, transitioning back to your fight, I asked that question for a reason because do you feel that you can get a knockout in this fight against Shakur given his style? And if so, when in the fight do you feel we see it?
I feel like it'd be late, but I feel like I can anybody can knock anyone out. The right punch, anybody. You could probably knock me out if you hit me correctly. Nah, that's a lie. But but not anybody.
Oh, man, that's 2 disses today. First, I'm an old guy, now I got pillow hands.
No, but truthfully, like anyone could get knocked out. Anybody. So never know. I hope Shakur's ready.
All right. Floyd, man, good chatting with you. Good seeing you. Appreciate the time. Floyd Schofield taking on Shakur Stevenson this weekend here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on the DAZN pay-per-view headlined by Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, the rematch.
WBO super lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez has weighed in on the upcoming fight, acknowledging Lamont Roach's talent but believing Gervonta Tank Davis is too strong and experienced at this weight class. Tank's going to win, Lopez predicted. It'll be a good fight, but Lamont moving up in weight is a big step. Having faced elite competition himself, Lopez understands the challenges of moving up in weight and taking on a dominant fighter. He emphasized that Roach must fight a near-perfect fight to pull off an upset. Roach has skills, Lopez said, but power is real in boxing. When you move up, you feel those punches differently. Tank is one of the hardest hitters in the sport, so Roach has to be really smart in there.
Damn. All the history, you gotta love it. What do you think about Tank versus, obviously...
Oh, Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Well, they've known each other for so long now. They grew up nearby in D.C. And I think overall, I think it's gonna be a good fight for as long as Tank wants it to be. Yeah.
You mean like he get him out of there?
I think he will. I think Roach. They know each other very well. They know what type of styles they like to put on. They used to fight a lot in the amateurs, probably sparred too. So I think that it'll just go to show. But remember, everybody got to realize Lamont Roach is going up to 135. He's going up a weight class.
Right.
And I think that's what makes me think that Tank should wipe him out.
Respected boxing trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas has been a strong supporter of Gervonta Tank Davis' skill set. While many focus on Davis' knockout power, Atlas believes his intelligence and strategy make him truly dangerous. Tank is the most complete fighter in boxing today, Atlas said. People see the knockouts, but what they don't see is the setup. Tank isn't just throwing wild punches, he's looking for the right key, the right angle. And once he finds it, he knocks his opponent out. Atlas's analysis highlights Davis' ability to adapt in the ring. Unlike power punchers who rely only on brute force, Davis patiently breaks his opponents down. He studies their movements, finds their weaknesses, and strikes with deadly precision. He's patient, Atlas explained. He doesn't waste punches. He makes you make mistakes, and then he makes you pay for them.
He reminds me of the old-time janitors, the superintendents in the big buildings, those big buildings, and they had a big brass key ring about this big with 1,000 keys on it. But every key, they knew that key was for a certain door to get into the building. When he's moving around, I'm saying he's the super with that big key ring, and he's looking for the right key to get in the door.
You're great with the analogies. I love it. I love the analogies.
And he finds the right key.
He does.
He doesn't walk into a room and like, bang, oh my God, I should open that door. And a lot of guys do. Romero walked into that room. Garcia walked into that room, So he don't. And that's part of what separates him and makes him a guy that's one of the most complete fighters right now of all time.
Despite speculation about his future opponents, Gervonta "Tank" Davis remains focused on the challenge ahead. "I'm fully focused on Lamont Roach right now," Davis said. "I'm not thinking about who comes next. Retirement isn't on my mind yet. I have more to accomplish." Davis knows that boxing is unpredictable, and overlooking an opponent can be a costly mistake. While Roach may not be the biggest name in the division, Davis is preparing for him with the same intensity and focus. "Every fight is important," he added. "I take every opponent seriously because one mistake can cost you everything."
Karim Bhatia here with Tank Davis. It's the Tank versus Roach press conference going down March 1st, PBC pay-per-view on Prime. Tank, we know you said up there you're going to retire in 2025. Why did you decide to retire after next year?
Just fed up, just tired of all the bull crap.
You said that you have your opponents mapped out. So who are the opponents for the final stages of your career?
Not to cut you off, I don't really have them really like mapped out, but it's just like,
Anyone in mind that you're thinking about after Roach?
No, not yet. I'm just trying to focus on him right now. And then once we get him out the way, then we can,
Lamont Roach is fully embracing the biggest fight of his career. He has been calling for this matchup for a long time, and now that it's finally here, he's determined to make the most of it. "I've been waiting for this opportunity," Roach said. "I want to prove that I belong at this level, and the only way to do that is by fighting the best." His training camp has been focused on sharpening his skills and creating a game plan to neutralize Gervonta "Tank" Davis's power. While many doubt his chances, Roach believes his speed, movement, and boxing IQ will give him an edge. "I know what Tank brings to the table," Roach said. "But I also know what I bring. People are counting me out, but I love that. I love proving people wrong." For Roach, this fight is his chance to show the world he belongs among boxing's elite. "I've been grinding for this moment," he said. "Now it's time to show what I can do." Meanwhile, some analysts, including Showbiz the Adult, believe Tank Davis has the potential to surpass Floyd Mayweather in terms of boxing ability. With his knockout power, agility, and overall skill set, Davis continues to draw comparisons to the undefeated legend.
My thing was, it wasn't that he's a big guy who could go to 140. It was that he's so talented and punch so hard that those skill sets can carry up with him in weight. That's what the great ones do. They have that ability. That's why I mentioned Floyd Mayweather wasn't 154, but his skill set was so good. The difference between Tank and Floyd is that Tank got the type of power. When you got power that carry up like Pacquiao, you can move up many weight divisions, not just, the two that he primarily fought in. We saw him dribbling Mario Barrios off the canvas. So we saw him do it at once.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates. Until next time.